Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the rolling hills of rural India, there lived a young girl named Leela. She was a bright and curious child, with a mop of curly black hair and a smile that could light up the darkest of rooms. Leela lived with her parents in a small mud hut on the outskirts of the village. Her father was a farmer, and he spent his days tending to the family's plot of land, growing all manner of fruits and vegetables. Her mother was a skilled weaver, and she spent her days spinning cotton and weaving beautiful fabrics on her loom. Leela loved to help her parents with their work. She would spend hours playing in the fields with her father, learning about the different types of crops and how to care for them. She would also sit with her mother at the loom, watching in wonder as she wove beautiful patterns and designs into the fabric. But Leela's true passion was music. She loved to sing and dance, and she would often perform for her family and friends in the village. She had a beautiful voice, and her dancing was so graceful and elegant that it seemed as though she were floating across the floor. One day, a group of traveling musicians passed through the village. They were a lively and colorful troupe, with instruments and costumes from all over India. They performed in the village square, playing lively tunes and singing beautiful songs. Leela was enchanted. She watched the musicians with wide eyes, mesmerized by their energy and enthusiasm. After the performance, she approached the leader of the troupe, a kind-eyed old man with a long white beard. "Namaste, little one," he said, smiling at Leela. "What is your name?" "I am Leela," she replied, her eyes shining with excitement. "And I love music. I want to learn how to play the instruments and sing like you." The old man smiled. "Ah, Leela, you have a beautiful voice. I can teach you how to play the instruments and sing, if you would like." Leela's eyes widened with excitement. "Really?" she exclaimed. "Oh, thank you, sir." And so Leela began her musical journey. She spent every spare moment practicing with the old man and his troupe. She learned how to play the tabla and the harmonium, and she practiced singing until her voice was strong and clear. As the months passed, Leela became more and more confident in her abilities. She began to perform with the troupe, singing and playing instruments in front of crowds of people. And even though she was just a young girl from a small village, Leela's music touched the hearts of everyone who heard her. She had a gift, and she was determined to share it with the world. Years went by, and Leela grew up to become a famous musician, traveling all over India and performing for kings and queens. But she never forgot her humble beginnings, and she always remained true to her passion for music. And every time she performed, Leela remembered the wise words of the old man. Music is the language of the heart. It has the power to touch,